you heard it over and over, what a rock his wife has been. We heard from her an amazing
and you saw it.
Tribute, and you saw it. I mean, and even the Attorney General said he called to lift her spirits, and she lifted his, asking, what can I do for the U.S. Marshal Service? How can I help?
And she got up and spoke for 15, 20
so
minutes.
eloquently.
Eloquently, poised, composed. It was quite remarkable. Richard Devane is staying by. He's live outside Bojangles Coliseum with the latest. Richard?
Yeah, Ben, that as you said was absolutely touching. At times there was some laughter and of course a lot of emotion and tears. All those we watched as so many of Officer Weeks' colleagues and people who didn't even know him walked into the Coliseum, of course, and then we watched that ceremony, that memorial service. And of course the thing is, as you said, that stood out the most was Weeks' wife and what Kelly was all about as she spoke. The pomp and circumstance, the bagpipes as you hear them, and the speakers one by one talking about what a great man he was and how much he meant to the community, how much he meant to those folks, those fellow law enforcement officers, and the fact that his life was a life well lived. But as we talked about, and as you said, the most poignant moments and touching had to be his wife, his rock of so many years, Kelly, and what she said that touched everybody. Let's take a listen.
He was a loving father, to not only to his kids, but also his stepchildren. He enjoyed everything from watching Patrick when he was performing, to his nightly goodnight hugs and I love you to Abby. He would make Dunkin' Donuts runs for Mackenzie even after Mom said no. And he took Brady to D.C. to see his first Capitals game. I woke up every single day to a man telling me he loved me. You're the most beautiful woman. How lucky I am to have you. What he didn't realize is I was truly the lucky one.
Absolutely amazing. As you can see, folks are beginning to file out of Bojangles Coliseum here. A touching tribute to a hero, a local hero in our midst. I'll send it back to you guys.
Richard, thank you. And his wife said he would love the fact that was happening at Bojangles simply because he was a big hockey fan.
Huge hockey fan.
He would see the significance.